Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to be showing some of the new comics I've got recently. Like always, I have a stack from Midtown Comics that I purchased, and I have a stack from my local comic book shop that I purchased. But first, I want to kind of throw in some movies I got recently. I haven't been movie shopping that much, but I have gotten maybe like 3 new movies recently, and let me show you what I got. First off, I've got the new Rad Blu-ray Steelbook. This is put up by Mill Creek. I've got Rad already on 4K, which is put out by Vinegar Syndrome, but I had to get the Steelbook version though. This is pretty cool. It's got this really cool little slip that comes off of it, and you got that, and you got the back of it. This is a really great movie. If you grew up in the 80s and you rode BMX all the time like I did, and you had a lot of fun watching, but Rad is a very, very good movie, and I'm so glad it's available on 4K and Blu-ray now. A lot of people need to watch it. Next up are 2 movies I got through the Shout Factory sale. They had, I think they got one going on now, but there was one before that had to do with it with Scream Factory. And I picked up Halloween 2 Collector's Edition on Blu-ray, and also Halloween 3 Season of the Witch Collector's Edition on Blu-ray. Those are really great movies also. But I also got like free patches. I got one Scream Factory one here and another Scream Factory one. Just tell they're a little bit different because the letters are different colors. One's got red and the other one's white. So I'm going to find a way to put these in my backpack. All right, let's get on with the comic books. First, we're going to start off with stuff I got from Midtown Comics. So let's see what we got here. We have the Autumnal number 5. This is cover B. This is put out by Vault Comics. Next up, we have Batman Urban Legend number 1. This is cover C with Grifter and Batman on it. This is I have not got to read this yet, but I flipped through it and everything. It's prestige format, and it looks like it's going to be like a monthly deal with dealing with it's going to have a lot of Grifter in there. And Grifter was one of my favorite characters from Wildcats. Next up is Children of the Atom issue number 1. This is cover B. Let me turn that light a little bit. Yeah, there we go. This is cover B. And I like this cover a lot, mainly for this character right here. That looks like Gambit. I'm very interested to read this one right here and see what's up with her. Next up, we have Deep Beyond issue number 2. This is cover B. This is from Image Comics. Next up is another Image Comics, which Image Comics is Homesick Pilots issue number 4. This is cover B. All right, here is another DC. This is the Joker issue number 1 variant cover, issue number 1C. And you can tell it's got Harley Quinn on the cover of it. Hope the glares are a little bit. Let's see if I can turn that light a little bit more on there. Yeah, hopefully I took a little bit of the glare out of it. All right, let's go to the next one. Next up is another one from Image Comics called Carmen, issue number 1. I got this because this is cover B, and this is the Milo Manara cover, and I always enjoy his work. Okay, next up is from Marvel Comics, Star Wars issue number 12, cover B. This is another one of the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back covers. Next is from DC Comics. It is Superman issue number 29, cover B. Another DC Comics, which is Wonder Woman issue number 770, cover B. We have from Boom, I guess it's Berserker, issue number 1, cover B. This is the one done by Keanu Reeves. Next up is one I think I showed one of my last videos, but I actually got another copy of it, which is the Demon Days X-Men number 1, cover A, done by Peach Momoko. This was a really great read. I did read that one. I think they got some more coming out in that line with her drawing it. And this is cover 1D. And I really enjoyed this cover right here. This is a really awesome cover. I really couldn't tell you who the artist is, but this is cover 1D. Next up is from Ablaze Comics, Unsacred. This is done by Mirka Indolfo. I have not read none of Volume 2, but I look forward to reading this one. This second series of this is, which is the second series. I don't know why I messed that up for, but this is issue number 4A. And this right here is another copy of issue number 4. This is 4F. This is a little sketch cover. And next up is another one that I had, like in the last video, I got another copy of, which is Noctera issue number 1 from Image Comics. This is cover D. And next up we have from Marvel Comics, Star Wars The High Republic issue number 3. Been a really good series. From IDW, Star Wars The High Republic Adventures issue number 2. And this is cover A. Alright, another one here from Image Comics. We have Stray Dogs issue number 1, cover A. I have not got to read this yet, and I look forward to it because it kind of reminds me of something kind of like All Dogs Go to Heaven and everything. But I don't know if the dogs go to heaven though, but it kind of reminds me of something up near with that type of who was it? Not Bakashi, but Bluth, Don Bluth. Probably something Don Bluth would do in his animated films. Next up is from Heavy Metal Comics, which is Torna, issue number 3A. We all know her from the Heavy Metal movie. Next up from Broadsword Comics, this is cover A of Terra, Witch of the Black Rose, issue number 126. And the last ones we have from the Midtown Comics stack is The Walking Dead Deluxe, issue number 10. This is cover A. Cover B. And cover C. And this is not mistaken, this is the Art Adams cover. Alright, now let's go to, let's move these back over here and go to the next one from I got from my local comic book shop, which is Infinity Comics and Collectibles, located in West Monroe, Louisiana. First off, we have Catwoman issue number 29 from DC Comics. This is cover A. We also have another issue number 1 of Batman Urban Legends. This is cover A. This is the regular cover to it. And we also have another Superman number 29, also the regular cover to it. And also another Wonder Woman number 770. This is also the regular cover. And another copy of the Joker, issue number 1. This is cover A, also known as the regular cover. And I like this cover too. This is probably the best cover, but I kind of like that Harley Quinn cover. It's the reason why I got it. But I like the regular cover a little bit better. Okay, next up is from another DC comic, Justice League issue number 59. This is cover A. And next up is another one, Justice League number 59. This is cover C. This is the Zack Snyder Justice League variant cover. This one's done by Jim Lee. I had to get it because it's Jim Lee. Okay, this is considered a back issue I bought, which is Future State Superman House of L issue number 1. This is cover B. And I like this cover. This cover is really, really cool. And next up is another one considered a back issue. This is Future State Superman Wonder Woman issue number 2, cover B. I didn't buy the Future States when they originally came out, so I'm going back to buying the back issues of them and everything. Next up is Non-Stop Spider-Man issue number 1, cover C, from Marvel Comics. And also this is the cover I of Non-Stop Spider-Man. This is the die cut cover. And behind this is the die cut cover. Also for Marvel Comics, we have Amazing Spider-Man number 61, cover A. This is Spidey getting a new costume. Also, we got also from Marvel another different cover. This is the regular cover to Children of the Atom issue number 1. Still got the female Gambit on the cover of it. Also, we have, I can't believe I bought this. I really bought it for the cover because it's done by Rob Liefeld for some odd reason. It's the Deadpool Nerdy 30 issue number 1. I really don't care too much for Deadpool, but I got it anyway. This one was pretty interesting, and I got it the last minute, and I look forward to reading it. This is the Black Knight Curse of the Ebony Blade issue number 1 from Marvel Comics. This is the regular cover. And I don't know why, but some odd reason I want to read this. I know next week is the launch of the Aliens comic from Marvel. I can't wait to get a hold of a copy of that. Now these are some back issues I got because they were all autographed by one of the people on the cover, David C. Hayes. This is the Rot issue number 1, and this is put out by Source Point. This is number 2 of the Rot. It's also signed by David C. Hayes. And issue number 3 of the Rot, also signed by David C. Hayes. I've never heard of these books, but I always like buying autographed books. Now, this is one I did not know was a little graphic novel to it. It's a book from Source Point called Rotten Tail. This is also autographed by David C. Hayes, but this is also a movie to this called Rotten Tail, which I've seen. I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen it on, I think, Tubi TV is where it's at. And it's got Corin Nemec in it from Parker Lewis Can't Lose, the original Stan miniseries, Stargate SG-1. So I look forward to reading this before I watch the movie. So this should be fun. But that's it for this week. I got a few more videos I want to do. I went to Ollie's Friday, and I found some things I wanted. And I may do a video for that tomorrow for later this week. But I also hopefully planning a trip to Shreveport-Bossier area. And if it doesn't come huge storms again like it did last week, because they got pretty bad in some spots around where we live at. So it all depends on how the weather's going to be. But I have a listing of like 2 Ollies I'm going to go to and a bunch of Goodwills. So hopefully I can get that trip going and have a really good video for the end of the week and the weekend. So if you like what you see, please like this video and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more and keep up, just hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video.